Hippity Hopper is really good fun. This is actually the second Hippity Hopper animation. This was released in 1949, directed by Robert McKimson, and written by Warren Foster, and Mel Blanc voices everybody, including Sylvester. And Sylvester is trying... well, he's trying to go after this tiny little mouse. This little mouse is introduced in quite a depressing way, but I have to admit it's really entertaining. And this little mouse discovers Hippity Hopper, the baby kangaroo. So he hatches a plan to get back at Sylvester, who has caused him nothing but torment. And the little mouse goes back to Sylvester's house and tells Sylvester that he will take his vitamins and turn into a mouse as big as Sylvester. And of course, Sylvester thinks this is absolute rubbish, and the mouse is able to trick him by pretending to grow into the size of Hippity Hopper. And Sylvester thinks that Hippity Hopper is this giant mouse, and the big mouse, the Hippity Hopper, is obviously much stronger than Sylvester. I mean, you just need to look at those back legs, and Sylvester keeps escaping, but the dog in the yard keeps sending Sylvester back inside, telling him he's a cat, he's got a job to do, he has to stay in there and guard from the mice. And of course, we know, the viewer knows, that this is not just a little mouse. And I had a lot of fun with it, and I thought the little mouse was a wonderful character, really engaging. Usually the mice in Sylvester cartoons don't have that interesting a personality. They usually have a much more passive role to play. But actually here I found the mouse to be brilliant, a great driving force behind the narrative. And as soon as we got to know that mouse in that first scene, I just fell in love with it as a character, and that was sustained throughout. Hippity Hopper, for me, definitely works better as a character when it's secondary, when it's not really the main focus. I mean, it kind of is the main focus, but when the driving force is somebody else, which is what we have with the other little mouse. I had a lot of fun with it. Very well animated, very amusing, great pacing, really nice narrative structure. Definitely my favourite Hippity Hopper so far. I have a couple more to watch, quite a few actually. He's a very, very prolific character. But so far, Hippity Hopper is my favourite Hippity Hopper cartoon. We'll see if that persists, but I definitely enjoyed it.